Alright. It is Tuesday, December 22nd, 2020 at 3:45 p.m. Alright, let's take a look at these headlines. We have Jet Propulsion Laboratory from California Institute of Technology from NASA has the Asteroid Watch, or the next 5 Earth approaches within 4.6 million miles. Alright, so the first asteroid is asteroid 2020 XH6. It is 47 feet in size and about the size of a building, and it is the closest approach to Earth, 1,530,000 miles from Earth. Then December 22nd, 2020 YP, 140 feet in size, about the size of a jet, 3,580,000 miles from Earth. Then on December 22nd, 2020 YN2, about 23 feet in size, the size of a bus, but 244,000 miles from Earth. This is the closest asteroid on the 22nd. And then December 23rd, we have 2020 XJ3, 80 feet in size, about the size of a jet, 1,210,000 miles from Earth. Then on December 23, we have asteroid 2020 YB1. It is 48 feet in size, about the size of a house, and the distance away, or the closest approach to Earth, 1,890,000 miles. Alright, so these are the top 5 asteroids approaching Earth. Alright, let's take a look at the next story. It says, study reveals UV LED lights effectively kill a human coronavirus. In a recent study, researchers found that UV light emitting diodes, or LED, can quickly and effectively kill the human coronavirus. In future research finds that they are effective against SARS-CoV-2. This technology could be an inexpensive way to disinfect surfaces, ventilation systems, and water systems in hospitals and industrial settings. So I'll leave the link to this article so you can see more on the story, but apparently this type of UV lights can effectively kill the human coronavirus. Alright, next. Justice Department sues Walmart, alleging role in opioid crisis. Alright, so it says the Trump administration sued Walmart on Tuesday, accusing its pharmacist of not properly screening questionable painkiller prescriptions and filing them, ultimately fueling nationwide addiction. Why it matters. The major retailer knowingly filed thousands of controlled substance prescriptions that were not issued for legitimate medical purposes or in the usual course of medical practice, the Justice Department alleges. The state of play, Walmart's network of 5,000 in-store pharmacies, were turned into America's leading supplier of highly addictive painkillers, dating back to 2013, per the Wall Street Journal, which first reported the news of the lawsuit. Rather than analyzing the refusal to fill reports, their compliance unit viewed driving sales and patient awareness as far better use of our market directors and market managers' time, the Justice Department said, quoting a company compliance director. Given the nationwide scale of those violations, Walmart's failures to follow basic legal rules help fuel a national crisis. Alright, so let's see where this Justice Department suing Walmart leads. If any other articles on the topic come up, I will make a video on that. Alright, and finally, COVID travel ban leaves hundreds of trucks stuck in the UK. Freight and travel connections to France are suspended until at least midnight. Since a new coronavirus strain was detected last week, the United Kingdom has largely cut off from Europe. So, is the UK and their trucks being stuck, is that going to cause a food shortage? Is that going to cause a lot of, supplies not being able to move in and out? So what is going to happen to Europe because of this, to England? It says hundreds of trucks were stuck in massive traffic jams in the port of Dover on England's southern coast on Tuesday, with drivers expressing anger and sadness over the sudden travel ban. France shut its borders with the United Kingdom on Sunday, imposing a ban on travel by land, sea, rail, and air after a new strain of the coronavirus was discovered in Britain. The sudden restrictions to prevent the spread of the potentially more infectious strain have snarled one of Europe's most important trade routes. Stranded on the side of the motorways leading to Dover, drivers expressed anger and sadness over the sudden travel ban, according to DW correspondent Charlotte Charlson Pill. They say they're worried now that they may not be home in time for Christmas, she said. Hundreds of lorry drivers or truck drivers in the UK port of Dover are waking up the second night stranded on the side of the motorway. French borders remain closed to all accompanied fright in the light of the new strain of the coronavirus. Many here are worried they won't make it home for Christmas. So that's a lot of trucks parked back to back on the side of the highway, just stuck there, not being able to deliver their goods or go back home. So pray for the people in England having to deal with this new ban and travel restrictions. Pray for them. Alright, guys. See you next time. Hit like and subscribe for more news. God bless you guys.